Welcome back to the Level Up podcast here at the First Horizon Coliseum, and we've got a special one today. The Harlem Globetrotters coming to town, and Sky Jackson is ready to show off some of his hoops. Sky, welcome aboard, my friend. Thanks for sitting down, or well, I guess standing up here and showing what you guys got. Let's start talking about just the game of basketball, and the love starts early here in Greensboro. That's a common thing a lot of people can relate. And tell me what got you into the game.
Well, I started basketball when I was about 5 years old. My brother, who passed on about 10 years ago now, he taught me to do my very first crossover. So when he passed along, I just kind of kept basketball going as a legacy and as a remembrance to him. So I've enjoyed it, man. It's been my place of solitude, my peace. So I enjoy it, man.
I assume that he's one of those big influences. Growing up, who are some of the people that you looked up to, some of the biggest influences on your career?
My career, I guess we all looked up to, certain people. I looked up to some of the NBA guys that I could mimic some moves from. So people like Russell Westbrook, Rajon Rondo, Kevin Durant, Kobe, of course, and Mike J. Everybody loves Mike J.
That's right, and I can relate to that as well. And unfortunately, my athleticism peaked out around third grade, so and maybe about 6 inches less that I never got there too. Talk about your journey making it to the Globetrotters. Essentially, you're professional basketball players, and you've got the elite skill, and maybe further than a lot of what we see in the NBA level.
So after college, I went to college at the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, where I was a COVID grad. I graduated 2020, and after then, I was just trying to find my way. Bounce around, trying to find some different things. I was playing in a pro-am here locally in Charlotte, the Queen City Pro-am, and I won a couple of dunk contests there, and the Globetrotters, they seen the videos from the dunk contest, and, they reached out and were like, hey, man, we want to get you down for a tryout. We want to see if the video matches what we see in person. So obviously I did just that, and, the rest was history after that.
And for those who don't know what the Globetrotters are, tell us a little bit about the personality that you bring to the court and each player does in the show you put on.
So the Globetrotters, we are a basketball entertainment group that travels all around the world, not just only in the U.S., but we cover over 150 countries, over 6 continents. So we travel around showing our skills, of course, some of our famous tricks that all of us have. Everybody has their own different signature tricks. And we just bring a fun-loving joy to the game like you've never seen before. So when you come to a Globetrotter game, I always say you never know what you're going to get. So you always got to keep your eyes open and keep your ears ready.
Now tell me what a typical day looks like when you're traveling the world, you're playing basketball in front of sold-out stadiums. What's it look like day in, day out when you're not on the court?
So it all depends. It depends on strength of schedule. So like, of course, you said, it's a heavy traveling gig. So we're always traveling, to and from the different countries, different arenas, different fans. So it's mainly a lot of travel. If I have to be honest, we travel so much extensively. When we get to those cities, we may go out to certain schools or go do certain charity works or go to local news channels and just promote the things that we're doing and do some community work and give back.
And the Globetrotters are more than just a team, and as you mentioned, that community work, growing the game of basketball, and that comes with a lot of responsibility.
Absolutely.
And what does that mean to you, that for a lot of kids, you might be the first time they ever see a top-level athlete, a professional player?
Absolutely. Honestly, it means the world to me, because not only sometimes am I the first, but also sometimes I could be the last. I've ran into some kids, who've come through with stage 4 cancer, or some kids who've never seen a Globetrotter before. They all have the same joy, but it means something different to each and every individual as they're coming across. So I always like to tell guys when we're playing and when we're moving forward, it's more than just a game of basketball. It's more than just what we do with the basketball, because these kids, most of the time they never even remember any shot that I ever made. They remember the crazy dance or the funny skit that I did or something like that. So it's a different type of enjoyment, different.
That's something I like to bring here with the Gargoyles and the fun atmosphere. And for a kid with cancer who's coming to a game, for a kid who's seeing it for the first time, or for an adult like me who's going to be coming and watching you, what do you hope those people take away from coming and watching that performance?
I hope that they take away that you can do anything that you set your mind to with a basketball. Before I came to the Globetrotters, I couldn't even spin a ball on my finger, And on our team, we also have some amazing women who come out and perform amongst a group of men who are some male-dominant sport. We also have some physically challenged people, some little people who come out and and they're amazing with their skills and their talent. So coming to a Globetrotter show is all about opportunity and showing that with those opportunities, you can do whatever you set your mind to.
Well, listen, I'm always dreaming about the opportunity to be 6'5". I'm always trying to dunk. Still haven't quite caught the net yet, but for the people like me who are aspiring to be like you, maybe someday become a Globetrotter, what's your advice? and listen, I'm going to get to work right after this, so you better give us some good words, because I'm taking it to heart.
Well, let me tell you, you got to look great, man, and you came out here looking amazing, man, so you already got that part. But other than that, man, you just got to work extremely hard. Got to be a great people person, be able to connect with kids, connect with fans, the audience, throughout the whole entire world. And just be a great person overall, man. And that's what we aim for. We're labeled Goodwill Ambassadors, so that's what we strive for.
Well, you're making me smile here. I can tell you got that good personality, and Sky, I appreciate you. Last question for you. This is the 100th year of the Harlem Globetrotters, the 100-year tour. How does that legacy shape the way that you perform and what you bring to the court every night?
And I tell people all the time, we can never create the things that Curly Neal, Marcus Haynes, one of my favorites, Sweet Lou Dunbar. We can't recreate the things that they used to do because they have their own special talents, just like I do. So what I say is, through 100 years, through all of this, we try to make it still fun and enjoyment for our audience that's watching, just like Curly Neal did, just like Meadowlark Lemon did, and we just try to carry on their legacy the best way that we know how.
Well, let's finish this with a little competition here. I'm going to start it.
Let's do it. What are we doing?
We're spinning this puppy. I hear that's your talent. Oh, all right, I got about 3 seconds. I don't know if you're going to be able to beat that.
3 seconds. Let's see.
1, 2, 2.5, 3. I think Sky took that one. Sky, my friend, you rock, baby. I can't wait to see you on the court. The Harlem Globetrotters are coming to Greensboro, and this has been our podcast in the First Horizon Coliseum. We'll see you next time.
Enjoy, guys.